Lucas Media. So I just came in. Well, the Colorado game, Colorado Buffaloes versus Sandford Cardinals, was on last night. I ended up watching the game. It was a 10 o'clock game. I'm over here on the East Coast time. And I watched the game till halftime. And I fell asleep. So I woke up this morning to watch the second half of the game. And what happened? Y'all was up 29-0. Ended up losing, was it 43-46 in second and double overtime. Now I do know that Colorado had a bunch of penalties. The defense was just atrocious. Colorado's defense was atrocious. This is a prime example of taking your foot off the gas. Now, I'm not going to be too hard on Coach Prime. Like I said, it's his first season. And the Pac-12, which they're moving to the Big 12. I understand that. But how do you blow a game like that? And actually, they broke some records. It was the largest comeback in Stanford's program history. And they've been around since 1891. Before President William McKinley was in office. That's how long. The fourth largest comeback in Pac-12 history. The largest halftime deficit to overcome to win in Pac-12 history. The largest blown lead in Colorado history, which was founded in 1890. And something that actually bothered me personally was Shedeur Sanders was posting his merch during halftime. Now, I'm going to hope he wasn't on his phone doing it and somebody else in his team was doing it. But you just don't do things like that. Even if y'all won the game ain't like, you don't do things like that. You wait until after the game. And what hopefully these players will understand is it ain't over until it's over. Dude, it's not over until it's over. Unless you were up 70-0 in the fourth quarter, you can always come back. And I know Coach Prime was disappointed. And it's just, they got so many penalties, man. Like, it's just a game. They should have beat Sandford, who was 1-4. I had them winning 6 games, make it a bowl game. And I mean, we gonna see now. Let me see what the rest of their schedule is, y'all. My bad. I need to pull up their schedule. But I've been seeing like they've been getting roasted. Well, they gotta play UCLA next Saturday. Oregon State's number 15 in the country in November. Arizona, Washington State, Utah. Yeah, they got a tough schedule ahead. I know Carmine McLean wasn't starting. I mean, hey, it just takes time. Even Travis Hunter, I mean, he's one of the best players out there, but he had his moments when he was out there getting cooked. And that's something that these young players got to understand. When you go from high school to college, man, you're on a whole different world. So you can be number one player in the country coming out high school, you go to college, and it might take you a couple of years for you to blossom and hit your stride. But I ain't going to go too hard on them. I mean, that's what happens when you celebrate too fast. You take your foot off the gas. This is a lesson learned for them. If you up 29-0, you need to be up 52-0. Kirby Smart, prime example. Halftime, they were blowing out TCU, the national championship game. And he goes in there and he's screaming and cussing because the footage got leaked. And he talks about, you know, we're going to keep going. And we have all these naysayers. We're going to put their foot on their neck. Let me pull up Shedeur Sanders stats from last night's game. My bad, y'all. We doing it in real time. Now, had a game. he threw 33. He went 30 or 47 for 400 yards and had 5 touchdowns. So he's still in the Heisman contender. He did throw away a interception in second overtime and gave Stanford, basically, which caused Stanford to get the victory. So, I mean, he's going to have to watch that. But, I mean, he's still putting up stats. And remember, y'all, this is his first year. Deion's only got a chance to get a handful of players. It takes time. But you can't, Colorado, y'all can't blow big leads like that. Like, I seen fans crying. I know it was a sold-out stadiums. But it needs it. You know, sometimes in order to achieve where you want to go, you got to have great loss. And an embarrassing loss. And they was only game playing last night at that time. So the world's seen it. But it's just, hey, it's just a game. It's just a season. They've already won. They're 4-3, which means they've won 3 games more than what they did last year. So even if they don't win another game, they're still a success for the naysayers. But Coach Prime to get them together. This is what they needed. Stop hosting stuff during halftime. It makes no sense. Y'all need to watch, and they need to watch them penalties. But they'll be back stronger than ever. What y'all think?